Dimethyltryptamine, a molecule with a complex name and the simplest ability to unlock the door to another dimension.
We're heading there again. Let's see what happens.
Trouble so hard, ooh Lord, trouble so hard. Don't nobody know my trouble but God.
I'd feel this warm rod, about 1.5 inches in diameter, start growing up inside my central channel. It would come up and sort of slow, warm up my chest, go up through my head. About 1.5 inches, 2 inches above my skull. When it popped through there, then the psychedelic trip would start.
Who am I? What am I doing here? Why am I in this space? What am I learning? It's almost like there was too much information to process in that few minute span to integrate once you drop back down.
So what is the nature of reality and what is the nature of how we as human beings experience it? Can we understand it better?
In my first ayahuasca experience, I remember thinking about it as God sat on my eyeballs. And it was so beautiful and so intense. And one of the intense moments was a being that came very close, right up to my face, staring me in the face. Tattooed, bejeweled being.
Its intensity and speed was such that it really produced a different kind of response. I mean, I remember almost getting the sense that it was kind of like a psychedelic bungee jump, that there was a kind of raw leap into this rapidly changing environment that was very different than the more gradual approaches of other psychedelics.
I took another hit, and that sent me off then on the great cosmic history and filled with information. I mean, it was just more information in a shorter time that was retrievable than I have ever experienced before or since that one time. It was the most beautiful place I'd ever been, and I could easily stay there.
And now, with this tool of having crossed over already, some of the fear around that will disappear.
Well, it could be a practice phenomenon might be feasible. Certainly in our society, in our culture, a great fear of death. And utilizing substances like DMT or 5-methoxy-DMT may really help us prepare by practicing a transient dying experience to help us get ready for the real thing. Might be very valuable, particularly with individuals who are suffering illnesses which may very well lead to their demise.
These experiences changed my view of reality quite a lot. On the outward, it probably didn't change at all what I looked like or how I acted. Things were more lively. Colors were brighter. My peripheral vision goes out now about 210 degrees. I'm not narrow focused like I used to be, but I literally see things almost behind my head. I'd been a deep spiritual seeker for about 3 decades before these experiments, and I'd almost given up the search. And I know there's a liveliness, a spirit, a God spirit, every place. So it's really changed my perspective, my general approach to life.
My own life in many ways has been profoundly affected by my encounters with DMT. What I compared it to was traveling, as I have done all my working life as a journalist and as a writer. And again with ayahuasca, I have had the experience of a contact with an entity, which is loving.
Ranging from new forms of medical treatment to a better understanding of the universe to life-changing spiritual revelations, these natural tools offer us the ability to seek greater knowledge, tools that could positively affect life on our planet. It seems our reality is not the only reality. Occasionally the cracks reveal themselves and may even want to be discovered. As humans, we are creatures that thirst for knowledge. We spend time, money, and infinite energy searching for it. In schools, in churches, in business, and in technology. Knowledge is power, and thus our greatest quest.